Shalom and welcome back to Aliyah and Chill, the only podcast where the Torah meets TurboTax. I'm Moshe, your host and part-time emotional support human for Jews trying to make Aliyah without losing their savings, sanity, or access to decent bagels. Today's episode, my rabbi says yes, my accountant says no. A classic Aliyah moment? You go to your rabbi, full of dreams and Zionist fire. You tell him, I want to make Aliyah. And he gets this twinkle in his eye and says, Baruch Hashem, the time has come. Go with GD. You float out of his office like Moses parting the Red Sea, straight into your accountant's office, who looks at you like you just announced you're selling your house to open a vegan soup stand in the Negev. Have you run the numbers? She asks, holding her calculator like it's a holy artifact. And suddenly, your spiritual high slams into a spreadsheet. This is the episode where we confront that clash head-on and help you find the sweet spot between divine inspiration and decimal points. Let's start with what the rabbi is actually saying when he tells you to go. He's saying yes to mitzvah, yes to Eretz Yisrael, yes to fulfilling the dreams of 2,000 years of exile. He's not saying, yes, spend $8,000 on shipping your blender. Now your accountant, bless her cold, meticulous soul, is just doing her job. She sees the taxes, the housing prices, the exchange rate, the price of imported peanut butter, and she's sweating more than you at a Jerusalem heatwave in August. Let's be honest, they're both right. Aliyah is a mitzvah, but it also costs money, a lot of money. It's holy, but it's also wildly bureaucratic. And unfortunately, El Al doesn't accept mitzvah points. So let me walk you through what each of them sees when you say, I'm making Aliyah. Your rabbi hears, he's answering the call. He will walk the land. He will drink pomegranate juice under his own vine and fig tree. Your accountant hears, she's voluntarily becoming unemployed for 3 months. She's entering a real estate market that makes Tel Aviv look like Manhattan on Pesach. She hasn't factored in the 18% VAT on everything from toasters to tires. And in the middle of that, you, dear listener, are wondering, should I even go if I don't have $50,000 saved and a cousin in Modian with a spare room? The answer is yes, but not blindly. Not in a blaze of glory, dragging 11 suitcases and one very confused dog. You go strategically. And that's where Easy Aliyah comes in. They're the magical middle ground. The translator between Torah and taxes, they don't just say, go with GD. They say, go with a plan and a notarized copy of your birth certificate. They'll sit down with you and say, yes, you can make Aliyah, but here's what rent in Ramat Beit Shemesh actually costs. Here's how to set up an Israeli bank account without crying. And here's why you don't need to import your entire freezer. One of their clients told me, it was like having a rabbi, accountant, lawyer, and best friend all in one WhatsApp chat. So how do you please both spiritual and financial advisors? Step 1. Be honest. If you can't afford Herzliya, maybe don't move to Herzliya. Try Zikron. Try Yokneam. Try anywhere you can get decent Wi-Fi and a pizza that isn't an existential crisis. Step 2. Budget in shekels, not dreams. Making Aliyah doesn't mean you have to suffer. It means adjusting. It means realizing that maybe, just maybe, you don't need to bring that $3,000 chandelier. Step 3. Don't do it alone. You don't get bonus mitzvah points for doing this the hard way. Use help. Use Easy Aliyah. They know where the landmines are, both financial and bureaucratic, and they'll help you avoid them while still honoring the spirit of why you're going. I once asked a rabbi and an accountant what they'd pack for Aliyah. The rabbi said, a siddur, a Tanakh, and a photo of the kotel. The accountant said, a spreadsheet, a passport, and low expectations. Guess what? They're both right. Bring the siddur and the spreadsheet. Bring the dreams and the documentation. Bring the passion and the plan. That's how you make successful Aliyah. That's how you get to the land of milk, honey, and Bank Leumi. Before we wrap up, here's today's listener question. Moshe, I have $15,000 saved, no job in Israel yet, and 2 kids. Is that enough to make Aliyah? My honest answer? It depends. Where are you planning to live? Do you have family support? Will you qualify for Sal Klita? Can you start remote work from day one? Easy Aliyah will walk you through all of that. No guilt, no fluff. Just practical, empathetic guidance. So yes, your rabbi might say go, and your accountant might say no, but you can still say, not yet, but soon. And when you do go, you'll go smart. You'll go informed. You'll go with easy Aliyah behind you, holding your folder, your hand, and your hopes. That's it for today's episode of Aliyah and Chill. Next week, Death by Document, the Aliyah Paperwork Horror Story. I'm Moshe, reminding you that Hashem loves you, but Bituach Leumi still wants everything in triplicate. Litraut!